So yes, this is the kind of visuals you're gonna get. But yeah, I just did my first vending show in Orlando,
Robin, can
and
I go too?
I am going to tell you about it. So, in preparation for this show, I will say that there was a couple of last minute things that I wish I could have done better, a couple of just a few things that really I wish I've done better, but at the same time I had such amount of excitement. There were some nights I couldn't sleep immediately. I guess I have like a natural affinity for a bit of anxiety. So I definitely was taking my melatonin this past week, and I have to say that the show, in terms of vibes, was really well. The vendors there looked really awesome, and I don't have that much clips because, again, unlike others, I guess I have to get used to this whole vlogging thing. Unlike others, they I was just not the best at recording, so I got a couple of quick clips so you can take a look at it here. But for the most part, we're gonna go pretty quick on just my first impression as a first time vendor. I used to do anime cons years ago, but that's a whole different kind of beast. These little markets are new for me. So I went to Collective Corner down in Orlando. Um, I drove there and I have family there. So, I stayed with family. I didn't have to incur that cost. I I want to say I just about made back table. So I made about 160 for 4 hours of table time. It was trickling, not necessarily slow. And I think part of me losing sales, it could again be how I displayed things. I think there was so much more, and I wasn't displaying to really let people know what I got. I also think that even though I had a small price list, people aren't clearly seeing the price list, and I can tell that there was some kind of hesitation for anyone to talk or ask me. I I mean, we introverts are definitely out here quite a bit. Like I can tell from one introvert to another, and I think a lot of people were nervous about asking any questions or prices, and I don't want to overly talk to them. So maybe I'll just, interject in with a story once they actually start picking up the product and maybe commenting about it. So I talk with them. But for the most part, I went ahead and um, definitely made a note about pricing. After that, I would say that I need to simplify how I pack my things. It was pretty chaotic. It took way too long to pack. I got there maybe an hour and a half before the official show. People started walking in before that time. So I suggest if you can get yourself packed and ready early, do so. After that, the other thing that I've learned is the first time I've used the new square that takes the tap and things. And there's been a couple of disconnections. I had to enter some cards manually, but for the most part, I want to say people are very kind. They're patient. The vendors are cool. And I know that as time goes on, I will do better. I know that it's your first year, and if you can handle it, to bunch in as many shows so that way you get good trial run. And I think this was great for me. A lot of the costs that I incurred, I know it's kind of front loaded. I didn't sell too many things beyond like $10, $15, which I know I had a comment from family mentioning about lowering your prices, but the thing is, it's not at least I'm not trying to go to a flea market, and the prices aren't that much more than what you would get at Target. So it's not as though I was sitting there giving it a right outrageous price. So if you think about Target pricing, that's about the pricing for the things. Um, Still, I think I will consider Orlando. Again, I know Orlando is a working type city. It's not a bunch of people with like a lot of luxury retirement money. So I'm thinking that I will definitely curb how I present myself there. Consider it a marketing type of event. I also have a few of my past notes and things like that and getting this on. So Hi, I am from Ebonaiti, Ebony, Haiti. You can go to ebonyhaiti.com, and I will be showing at trade shows, not trade shows, but art markets. But also, I do have an online store. So if you go to ebonyhaiti.com, and I just want to present like artwork and beautiful sense and nostalgia of Haiti. So I'm gonna go through some of these notes right here, and kind of gather my thoughts. It's the next day, so I need to gather my thoughts. I am right now working to upload to the markets that require booth photos, which is why a great first market is a great way to, start going forward to the next step. And yeah, so here's to my first market. I enjoyed it. I had good feedback, and I enjoyed the time with my beautiful Haitian mother. And yeah, I got work to do.